Okay, boys, that's right. We're back with another Pro Clubs video. Today, we're actually going to show you if you've heard of the elusive lengthy glitch or whatever you've heard being lengthy in this game, whether you pay attention to what the meta is or not. Being lengthy in this game just makes you so much better. And today, we're going to show you, well, sorry, makes you so much faster. There's three different accelerate types. There is explosive, controlled, and lengthy. Explosive basically gives you that quick burst of pace at the very start, giving this very easy push off, and then it does slow you down, and you can be caught up by defenders and stuff like that. Middle one, which I just said, which is controlled, is very standard. You gain speed, you heat the piece for a while, and then lengthy, you have lengthier runs, so you can run faster over longer periods of time. You start off slower. But in this game, lengthy doesn't seem to do that exactly. It seems to make you just generally faster every single way. And in pro clubs, being lengthy and getting past those defenders is very helpful, not only for you to beat the man, but for you not to get harassed by your teammates, which pro clubs, we know that's going to happen. So, if you want to beat your man and not get bullied by your teammates for being crap, then I would recommend, if you're playing up front, whether it's left wing, left forward, right forward, striker, centre forward, cam, doesn't matter. I would recommend playing this build. Now, I'm going to do it as an empty build. You can see I do have 95 skill points, but I will show you guys how to equip them first. So I'll show you what the best thing is to equip. First things first, we're going to put ourselves as a striker, 6'2", 198 pounds. Now, by doing this, it basically allows us to get our lengthy set. And if you don't know how to become lengthy yet, you need to have 14 more strength than agility, at least, at all times. If you have 13 or less agility, strength to agility, so you have between 30 agility, it doesn't work. I made it more complicated. You have to have 14 more strength. That is it. So if you have 69 agility, you need to have, why have I said 69? If you have 70 agility, you need to have 84 strength. Yes, in order to make yourself lengthy. 6'2", 180 pounds is the perfect height, perfect weight for you to do this. Now, before we get onto the actual attributes to make you lengthy straight away, I'm going to show you the perks that I use. As a forward, I always use Skilled Dribbler, just so you can get, you can get better dribbling, because if you can't put points into agility, which I'll show you in a sec. It also gives you the flare trait while you're on the ball, which is really nice. The second trait completely depends on your position where you're playing. Up top, either striker, cam, left forward, right forward, whatever you're going to play. I always normally play with active first touch. That just increases that ball control, acceleration, and sprint speed. So it makes your pace even higher. You might look at it and go, oh, I only have 80 pace. You don't. You're lengthy and you have active first touch. So I'd recommend putting that on. If you guys could have only one, because you haven't unlocked this second perk slot, then it's completely up to you. I would recommend grab the active first touch first, and then the skill dribbler. If you can have them both, then have them both. But just play around with it. It's completely up to you. Do your thing. Now, the attributes. The main thing that matters is these 2 points here. Now, if you can see, we've got 81 strength right now. And then if you go across dribbling, we have 69 agility, which means if we buy these 2 points, we have 84 strength. We have 69 agility. That means we're 15 points more strength than agility, which means, to say it all together, we are now lengthy. And that is where this quotation marks glitch comes into place. Now, the first thing you want to do as a player, if you don't have that many skill points, you don't have as much as me. I think the maximum is 185. I'm on 95 now. If you did the glitch, then you have plenty. But if you don't, first thing I would recommend is putting points in acceleration. Get this cheater archetype. Now, you can put these sprint speed points in here. I would recommend putting 3 in so we can up our total sprint speed to 90. But for now, leave it. The next thing you want to do is put your points into finishing and weak foot. Just there. Now, you could get this finisher archetype if you wanted to, but right now we're going to keep it at that for our points. Leave passing, dribbling, we can't put any points into agility, but we can put points into dribbling. So grabbing these 4 here will be great. And then also grabbing these 3 here, which increases our ball control, it increases our ball control again, and it also increases our attacking position, and once again, ball control again. If you guys have run out of points, any point, don't worry too much. You're absolutely fine. You can take points off of other things. You can add them on. But I really like having that extra bit of dribbling. Now with shooting, next thing I would recommend is put 8 points into making your 5-star weak foot very, very easily. Putting your sprint speed up. And then getting yourself a bit more dribbling with the Lynx archetype and the extra balance. Now right now I have 3 extra points. And obviously I don't have max. So I would recommend either putting it into finishing or putting it more into dribbling. But if you do put it into finishing, you can put it over here or put it into your pace, because you can never have too much pace. Now, if you do have 180 the maximum, what I would recommend you doing is actually putting points into making yourself ball archetype to give yourself maximum strength. This gives you extra 10 strength if I just get rid of the dribbling stats just over here. And then also shooting, just for the time being. Don't do this when you're actually playing. But if I give myself the ball archetype now, I have 92 strength. That doesn't increase it, that's just bugged. So the only ones that give you strength are these 3 and then the ball archetype. Now, if I wanted to, I can actually go down into the maestro archetype and up my agility to 81. I still have 14 more strength than I have agility. If you wanted to do that when you get maximum points, that is what I would say doing. But right now, I'll show you the complete build so it's a little bit easier. At almost 100 points, this is where your build should be. 6'2", 198 pounds. You've got the skill dribbler, active first touch, Lynx archetype, and the cheater archetype. I'll show you through the things. You've got 2 strength on there. Defending, empty. Dribbling, this is kind of where you want to have. You want to have really nice ball control. It turns you basically into like a more of a rapid Haaland, if that makes sense. Passing, you want to leave empty. Now with our club, we do run down the wing a lot and cross it in. To be honest with you, don't really see too much difference when it comes to putting loads of points into crossing right now compared to just pacing it down the wing and putting it in front of the defenders. It just seems a lot easier to outpace them. Shooting, we have 4-star weak foot over there, and then we also have 5-star weak foot over here. Because we are a striker, we do have 90 finishing because of this. And in our pace, we'll have extra sprint speed in here. If we wanted to, we could take off a bit of our sprint speed here to give us 5 points and put it into anything else. Whether it's, if you want to put it into skill moves, if you want to stick it into shooting, stuff like that, it's up to you. But I always keep the sprint speed on because you can never have too much sprint speed. But that is how the character comes off. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions or any suggestions that you want me to make in the future, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, dislike. All the socials and links which are in the description below. Casey will have one for everything as always. But yeah, till next time. Peace.